Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Science Class 4. Today we will understand Lesson 4 and will solve exercise and worksheet of Lesson 4. This lesson will help you to understand what is matter, to study different state of matter and to know how one state changes into another state. So let's understand what is matter. Matter is made up of very tiny particles, and these particles are so small that we cannot see them with naked eye. It has been observed that matter exists in nature in different forms. Some substances are rigid, hard and have a fixed shape like wood and stone, but some substances can flow and take the shape of their container like water and milk. While there are forms of matter that do not have fixed shape or size, such as air. And there are three states of matter: solid, liquid and gases. The first state of matter is solid. Solids are substances in which the particles are packed very close to each other, and solids are usually hard and have a fixed shape like pencil, book, chair and marble are examples of solids. If we apply force, some solids can change their shape. For example, interesting shapes can be made out of clay. Some solids on applying force can be bent or broken also. In solids, particles are tightly or closely packed, and the gaps between the particles are tiny, and hence it is tough to compress them. So there are few characteristics of solid, like it has a fixed shape, it has a fixed volume. Molecules in a solid are very tightly packed. We cannot compress it. Solids are heavy and solid do not flow. The second state of matter is liquid. Liquids are substances in which the particles are not very closely packed. Unlike solids, they have no fixed shape and can flow from one place to another. Even they can take the shape of the container they are poured into, like water, milk and juices are example of liquids. So if we pour some orange juice into a glass, it will take the shape of the glass. If we pour it into a bowl, it will take the shape of the bowl. Liquids can flow from one place to another. Now there are few characteristics of liquid also, like it has no fixed shape as it takes the shape of the container. It has fixed volume. Molecules are loosely packed. It can be compressed. Liquid is lighter than solid, and liquids flow from one place to another. Now, third state of matter is gases. Gases are substances in which the particles are very loosely packed. They too have no fixed shape. Unlike liquids, they occupy all the available space in a container. Air and cooking gas are example of gases. Air is actually a mixture of gases such as oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. So there are three characteristics of gases, like gases have neither fixed shape nor volume. They are easily compressible and molecules are far apart.
Otherwise,
Next topic, change of states. On heating, a solid becomes a liquid. On further heating, a liquid becomes a gas. For example, ice, which is a solid, on heating becomes a water, which is liquid. But on further heating, water changes into a gas called water vapor. Matter can change its form from one state to another. That is called change of state. Another example, on cooling, the opposite changes take place. Like when water vapor is cooled, it changes into a water. Then when water is cooled further, it changes into ice cubes. The process by which a solid changes into a liquid is called melting. Let's take some ice cubes and heat it in a beaker. What you notice after a while is that the ice cubes are dissolving in its own liquid. This is what is meant by melting. As we keep heating, the ice cubes gradually become smaller and smaller and turn into water. This change of state is referred to as melting, and it is a change of state from solid to liquid. The process by which a liquid changes into a gas is called vaporization, and it can happen by evaporation and boiling. This is a process by which a gas changes into a liquid on cooling is called condensation. When you hold a cold steel plate over a pot of boiling water, you will see tiny drops of water condensing on the tray. This process by which a liquid changes into a solid on cooling is called solidification. Freezing of water into ice is a form of solidification. If you fill water in a ice tray and keep it in the freezer, you will see that after some time the water turns into ice. A solution is formed when two or more substances mix together such that they are evenly distributed. The substance that dissolves is called the solute. The substance in which the solute dissolves, means mix, is called the solvent. And a solute and solvent together form a solution, and that is why a solution is formed when solute and solvent mix together. If we add salt to water, the water turns salty as we have added salt to water. In the same way, we can add sugar to warm milk and observe what happens. You will see that in both the cases the salt and the sugar mix with the liquid. Liquid means water and milk, and dissolve in it means mix in it. Here salt and sugar are the solute, water and milk are the solvent, and the salty water and the sweet milk are solution. Let's see next topic, separation of substances. To separate means to remove. After playing, we wash our hands to remove all the dirt from our hands. That means we are separating the dirt from our hands. Even separation of substances are very useful in science as well as in our daily life. Soluble substances are those substances that dissolve means mix completely in a solvent like liquid like water, milk to form a solution. For example, salt and sugar are soluble in water. Second is insoluble substances, which are substances that do not dissolve or mix completely in a solvent like salt, like water and milk, which are liquid. For example, sand and chalk, that are substances and are insoluble, means they do not dissolve completely in any liquid. Now there are many ways in which we can separate substances from a solution. Soluble substances can be separated by heating the solution. For example, salt can be separated from the salt solution by heating the salt solution. Water evaporates on heating and the salt particles are left behind. In filtration, a solution containing insoluble substances is passed through a filter paper. On doing so, the liquid passes through the filter paper while the insoluble substance gets retained on the filter paper, means remain there only on the filter paper. For example, sand and water can be separated by filtration. When you will pour mixture of sand and water solution through filter paper, water will pass through that and sand will remain on filter paper only, and you can get clear water easily. Through sedimentation also we can separate substances. During sedimentation, the liquid is left undisturbed for some time. The heavy insoluble solids like sand settle down at the bottom downside. This process in which insoluble substance settle down is called sedimentation. Then the upper clear liquid, which can be water or milk, is poured into another container, means glass or bowl, without disturbing the insoluble substance which are already settled down. This process is called decantation. Mud and water can be separated by sedimentation and decantation. Now let's see. Choose the correct option. First, the particles are packed very close to each other in options are A. Solids, option B. Liquids, option C. Gases, and option D. Fluids. Here answer is solids. because solids are substances in which the particles are packed very close to each other, and as particles are very closely packed, they have fixed shape. Second MCQ, which one of these take the shape of the container they are poured into? Option A, jar. Option B, milk. Option C, paper. And option D, pencil. Here option A, C and D are example of solids, and solids have fixed shape. They do not take the shape of the container they are poured into. But option B, which is milk, is example of liquids, and liquids can take the shape of the container they are poured into. As they do not have fixed shape, and as particles are not very closely packed, they take the shape of container they are poured into. Third MCQ, which one of these occupies all the available space in a container? As in gases, the particles are very loosely packed, they do not have fixed shape, and unlike liquid, they occupy all the available space in a container. So here option C, air, is the answer, because option A, B and D, paper, book and pencil, are example of solids. Now fourth MCQ, the process by which a gas changes into a liquid by cooling is called option A, evaporation. Option B, condensation. Option C, melting. And option D, solidification. Answer is B, condensation, because when you hold a cold steel plate over a pot of boiling water, you will see tiny drops of water condensing on the tray. This is the process by which a gas changes into a liquid on cooling. Now let's see fifth MCQ. The substance that dissolve is called option A, solute. Option B, solvent. Option C, solution. Answer is option A, solute, because the substance that dissolve means mix into any liquid or solvent like water and milk is called solute, whereas solvent means the substance in which the solute dissolve, and solution means it is formed when two or more substances mix together. Sixth MCQ, tea leaves are separated from tea by option A, evaporation. Option B, filtration. Option C, condensation. And option D, solidification. This is the process where the liquid passes through the filter paper, and while the insoluble substance get retained, means remain there on the filter paper. Suppose to separate tea leaves from tea, we use strainer which separate tea leaves from tea. So answer is option B, filtration. So first fill in the blank. Solid, liquid and dash are the three states of matter. Answer is gas, because another option, fluid, means the thing or liquids which can flow from one place to another. So here answer is gas. Second, fill in the blank. All matter is made up of small dash. Options are droplets and particles. We all know that any substance that has mass and occupies space is called matter, and all matter is made up of small particles, and these particles are arranged in different ways, not in the same way, in solid, liquid and gas. Like in solid, particles are packed very close to each other. In liquids, the particles are not very closely packed, and in gases, particles are very loosely packed. Third, fill in the blank. Dash have no fixed shape. Options are gases and solids. Answer is gases, because gases are substances in which the particles are very loosely packed, and as particles are very loosely packed, they do not have fixed shape, and unlike liquids, they occupy all the available space in container. Another option is solids, but solids have fixed shape as particles are packed very close to each other. Fourth, fill in the blank. The substance in which a solute dissolved is called the dash. Options are solution and solvent. The answer is solvent, because the substance in which the solute dissolve means mix is called the solvent. Another option is solution. Solution is formed when two or more substances like salt and water or sugar and milk mix together, then solution is formed. So answer is solvent. Fifth, fill in the blank. In insoluble substances can be separated from a solution by the process of dash. Separation of substances means to remove. So through the process of filtration, we can separate insoluble substances like in filtration, a solution containing insoluble substance is passed through a filter paper, and on doing so, the liquid passes through the filter paper, while the insoluble substance like mud or sand gets remain there on the filter paper. Sixth, fill in the blank. A liquid changes into a solid on dash. Options are heating and solidifying. Through heating, we can change solid into a liquid, but through solidifying, we can change a liquid into a solid. For example, when you hold a glass of water and fill water in an ice tray and keep it in the freezer, you will see that after some time the water turns into ice. Means through solidifying, we can change a liquid into a solid. Seventh, fill in the blank. The process by which a gas changes into a liquid on cooling is called? Options are evaporation and condensation. The answer is condensation. For example, when you hold a cold steel plate over a pot of boiling water, you will see tiny drops of water condensing on the tray. Means through condensation, we can change gas into a liquid. Eighth, fill in the blank. The solid that dissolves in a liquid is called the dash. Options are solution and solute. Here, option B, solute, is right, because solute means the substance that dissolve or mixed, and solution is formed when two or more substances mix together. Now, ninth, fill in the blank. In a solution of milk and sugar, milk is the dash. Option solute or solvent. Solute means the substance that dissolve, and here in this example of milk and sugar dissolve in a milk, so sugar is solute, and as milk is the substance in which sugar dissolve, is solvent. Now let's solve worksheet. Classify the following into solid, liquid and gas. So here you just have to see the things which are usually hard and have a fixed shape will come into solids, because in solid the particles are packed very close to each other, and for liquids you have to see that things which have no fixed shape and can flow from one place to another, because in liquids particles are not very closely packed, and in gases particles are very loosely packed. So things which have no fixed shape and can occupy all the available space are example of gases. So let's start. So here chair, rock, ice and pencils are example of solid, because they are usually hard and have a fixed shape, because the particles are packed very close to each other. Then rain, milk, coffee and juice are example of liquid, because they have no fixed shape and can flow from one place to another, because in which the particles are not very closely packed. Then air, steam, wind and smoke are example of gases, because they too have no fixed shape and they can occupy all the available space, because the particles are very loosely packed in gases. Today we have covered topic like state of matter, which are three: solids, liquids and gases. What is matter? So matter is made up of very tiny particles, and these particles are so small that we cannot see them with naked eye. And matter exists in nature in different form. Some substances are rigid and have a fixed shape like wood and stone, and some substance can flow and take the shape of their container like water, while there are forms of matter that do not have fixed shape or size, such as air. Then next topic, change of state, means matter can change its form from one state to another, means from solid to liquid, from liquid to gas, or from gas to solid. Then third topic, separation of substances, means we can separate insoluble or soluble substances from the solution through filtration, sedimentation and decantation and boiling method.